The next guy here is scared of going to jail because he made some money drop shipping last year and then just didn't report any of it to the federal authorities that needed to know about it. Let's listen in.
Hey, Goblin. I'm pretty scared of going to jail / getting contacted by IRS because I made a decent bit of money last year drop shipping randomly, and like I didn't pay taxes on all that shit or nothing. I didn't report anything, but like
You didn't report. You didn't report. Whatever payment processor you have or like Shopify, whoever reported, you didn't report. That's the key word. Let's call this guy. Oh, I'm intrigued about this one. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy boy.
yellow.
Yo, I heard the IRS is coming for you. You're on the Gobcast. You mind being recorded?
Holy shit! Nah, no problem at all.
Yo, I'm really intrigued. I mean, it sounds like you might owe some money to the feds, no?
Well, that's the thing. Like, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, that's why I'm scared.
Okay.
Like,
Well,
you call me though.
as someone who makes self-employment income similar to what it sounds like you would be making, do you have like a company, or are you just making like, do you have an LLC, or what do you have?
So, yeah, that's the thing. No LLC, no nothing. I just
So
you know,
you're
had a
just
little
making
store.
self-employment income is what that is.
Yeah, but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm going to tell you a little bit before I even ask anything about your situation. I'm just going to tell you a little bit about that. If you're going to do this long term, you should make like a real company ASAP, whether that be an S corp or an LLC.
Okay.
I'm not going to sit here and give you tax advice, but you should do that because self-employment taxes are like 30+% depending on where you live, right? Which means if you made
Really?
$100,000 last year, you're gonna owe the feds like 30 grand of that. Just
fuck yeah, I figured it'd be some shit like that.
all
But
cash because
been
self-employment is like you did no deductions, and there's two other things that happen when you don't file. Okay, first and foremost, if you don't file, you can't deduct anything. So like I don't know, like what was your business? What were you shipping?
clothes.
Did you ever touch it? Like, did you ever ship it yourself or no?
No.
Okay.
It was drop ship.
Did you have any operating costs? Like, did you have to buy equipment, like a computer or something to?
No.
So if you did, hypothetically, you could claim that on your taxes as an expense to like do your work, right?
Yeah.
But if you never file that, then you lose that right. You just owe them the flat amount of money, percentage of your income with no deductions or anything. The other thing that I'm going to tell you is you're probably not going to go to jail. They're just going to fucking what ends up happening if you don't file. So it's kind of interesting. I learned all about this because I remember it was a couple years ago. I saw a Twitter thread of this guy who was like, "Fuck America, I'm never paying my taxes again." And then in the replies was all these different people like arguing about what would happen. I got really curious. I went down the rabbit hole. So what ends up happening is they just file for you. Like you still owe the money, you still pay taxes. They just
isn't
they're
like
gonna file
Joshua
for you.
Block in that situation? Like,
I'm not sure, honestly.
The IRS?
Probably, I would guess. Yeah, probably. I'm not sure. I haven't really looked into that. But
now that you said that, though, that does make sense. That,
if you don't file,
you owe us a fuck ton of money.
Like, what do you with your website? How are you processing your payments? Do you have like Shopify or like what are you doing?
Yeah, it was through Shopify payments.
So Shopify,
and then I actually got banned off of there, so I had to go through Stripe.
So Stripe, especially, both Shopify and Stripe are reporting your income to the IRS every year. It doesn't matter if you tell them, they know. Like they might not have picked up the piece of paper yet, but they will eventually. They have like a while to get to it.
I know. I've like when they send me my 1099s, like
yeah, they sent that to them too. You got a copy of that shit. Like the IRS got another copy too. So, I mean, what I will say is you're probably not going to go to prison, but like, fill me in on this business. Like, how new is this? How much money did you make? Like, what happened?
We'll just say low six figures.
Okay.
Low six figures, and then I mean, where do I even start? Like, I I did. Oh my God, this is like another part of it. So I started on like TikTok Shop, like on TikTok, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they basically have a rule where you cannot dropship at all because like your tracking numbers need to be like they need to be originated in the U.S. And so I did all this, and then literally first 72 hours popped off on TikTok Shop. I mean, like low five figures, and hold on, I'm in a crowd, and then so like I was mainly fulfilling orders on AliExpress like with my phone, and then I figured out like, oh, I can't like dropship this, so I actually like I I mailed everybody a card, basically just saying like your order has been confirmed, blah blah blah, and like that way like that counted as the tracking number,
Mm-hmm.
and then I also collected that money, and then after that it took like 2 weeks to get the money because like it took like 2 weeks for it to deliver, and then it took like an extra like 8 days for the payments to process. So after I collected that money, to play it safe, I like I made my own store and all that, so it like be like my own rules and stuff. And then yeah, it's just been like a little steady thing I have going on.
I mean, what's like the most money you ever made off it in a month, if you don't mind?
Peak like 33. Okay.
33 grand in a month?
Yeah, but that was a peak though. It's been like
That's
steady,
a
like 10,
lot of
15,
money,
12.
dude. That's a lot of fucking money.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know. I'm young too,
So
so all
what
this is like not
is
new to
that
me. But
33 the amount of revenue your business did or the amount of money you
yeah,
took
yeah,
to your bank
revenue,
account? Okay.
revenue.
So how much is hitting your
Profit
account
though,
every month? Like what is the finances of this?
what for
Oh,
this month? We'll just say
wait. Hold on. I just realized you don't have a you don't have an LLC or a business or anything. So are you mixing like
nah.
your business and personal finances in the same account?
Yeah, and
If
like
you're not filing your on your own and dealing with that, they're gonna fuck you in the ass for that.
yeah, I know. I'm not waiting for it to happen, but I low key am waiting for it to happen.
You should be proactive about it. I think
I'm
you
just
should
like
contact a tax attorney.
procrastination is very bad. Procrastination is very
You should
bad.
contact a professional, maybe two professionals, a tax attorney and an accountant, and explain. I'm not even
Yeah,
joking.
maybe.
I'm not joking. You should explain your situation because it's not bad. It legit, like right now, like not filing for 1 year, bro. There's people who no file for years and years and years. Like it's fine, bro. I know
Yeah,
a
yeah.
million people have done that.
That's what I mentioned in the call.
Bro, I know a guy who I'm not
called
going to
twice.
name who is 7 figures in debt with the IRS and like shit's just in his girlfriend's name. He's fine. Like,
Damn.
that's life. But like, what I will say is you should be proactive about it so you don't end up in that situation because you could still get on top of it, get on a payment plan. They're not going to send you to jail. They want your money. At the end of the day, if you're in jail, you can't pay them. So the only time they're going to send you to jail is if you can't physically pay them. If you're making money, they want your ass out there making money because you're paying into the system. So like they're just going to put you on a payment
that
plan.
makes sense too.
It doesn't. That's how it was told to me. By a tax professional that I've worked. That's how it was told to me. Is as long as you're paying if you're able to make money, even if you're behind, like they will work with you like very leniently. It's just if you're being like,
yeah.
The only time you've really committed a scary crime is if you're filing and you're lying. Like if you end up filing some shit and you're like, I'm gonna try to save some money. I'm gonna say I only made this much money. You're going to fucking prison. then you're cooked. But
Yeah.
I'd say you're probably like you can breathe a bit of a sigh and just know that you're probably gonna maybe be on the rice and bean diet for a little bit while you cooperate with them.
Rice and bean diet. Speaking of that, this is like off topic, but I called before. I called about this about I'm scared to go to jail because like I steal so much.
Oh
Like even though I'm making this money, I steal so much, Goblin. You don't understand.
Why?
Like,
What are you doing?
it started a while ago. Like because before all this, obviously I was broke as shit. living
Okay.
in horrible conditions, and that's where it started. Like I would steal like food and shit from Publix and like clothes, and
Mhm.
mainly the food part. I still do that. Like I still like today, like I steal like food. Like
It
from,
feels
like,
good when you hit
grocery
that come
store.
up, doesn't it?
Yeah, I guess so.
No, it does. It feels good. I
But
know how it is.
yeah, I guess I'm just like, I don't know, I'm just like cheap. Always been like that.
But you can't be cheap with
But
the government. You can go to the store and steal. You can't go to the IRS and steal. They'll punish
yeah, I
you.
know that.
Walmart won't punish you. You know, they might
Yeah,
chase you
I'll get
out.
on top of it.
They might send a fucking lesbian after you to, put her arms around you and say you can't come back to Walmart. But like the IRS won't do that. They'll send a judge. You know.
Do you think I would get like served?
Well, I mean, no.
Like,
What'll happen?
is
What'll
that
happen
how
is
I would know?
they'll file for you if you don't file. So like you'll just end up getting like hit up like, yo, here's like your filing, basically. Like you'll know eventually. I like if you
Yeah,
have
I see.
anything to deduct or anything that was actually like something you had to spend, like just hit up literally after this call, bro. Go call like a tax attorney or a professional or something, like a accountant, because I'm certainly not that. Like call
No, yeah,
some
yeah,
sort
no,
of
I will.
expert.
Like I said,
But in general, from my knowledge, you're not
I
going to
paid
jail.
zero attention to any of this. That's good, at least.
You're not
That's
going
good.
to jail unless you like are lying to them or like intentionally concealing things. Like if you're just like, yo, I'm a idiot and I didn't file my taxes, like they'll work with you. You know?
All right, well, that's good to hear.
Are you? I mean, you got to get on it this year though. Like you can't do it again because
Yeah.
if you start stacking it
Oh my
up,
God.
uh-oh.
It's already July too. Fuck.
Wait, are we talking
Oh,
the
God.
2024 taxes that you owed, or like 2025s that were like just dude? Like which?
I mean, I guess like both, because it
Both?
started last year, and yeah.
Okay, that's a little worse.
Oh, you knew that.
Well, no, I thought it was just one tax year. If we're talking 2 fiscal years, that's a lot. I mean, dude, call professional. Call professional.
All right.
But like
Well, yeah,
still,
definitely will.
2 years is not. It could be 3. It could be 3.
That's true.
You
Like,
know?
like I feel like there's like way. I don't know if I said this on the call, but like I feel like they have way bigger fish to catch. You know what I mean?
Sure, but they'll get
Like,
you
there's definitely some,
eventually.
like-
The new guy's gonna come in and he'll get you.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
the big fish are getting fried by the dudes who've been there for 30 years, you know? Like they're gonna have that new IRS agent come in and he's gonna get your file on his desk. He's gonna be like drop shipper, stealing from Walmart, you know, and not even filing. Let's get his ass, you know? They'll come eventually.
Yeah.
And also,
And-
like, if you have any assets and you don't deal with this, they'll take all that shit.
Really?
Like,
So,
you
like
could-
my cars and shit, and
Yeah.
like
They'll pay that one way or another. Like, if you don't,
And here's another thing. I was actually in talks right now of selling the business. How would that go about? Like, should I avoid that now?
what do you mean? You don't even have an LLC. What are you selling?
Oh,
How do
I
you
guess I
sell? How do
can't
you
then.
how do you sell that?
I don't know. Like I said, I was just in talks with it. Like, well, not in talks, but I thought about it.
You know,
'Cause,
it
like,
sounds
I've
like
heard or I've
you're
seen.
kind of a little in over your head, and you need to talk to a professional. Is what I'm gathering.
Okay, yeah. I'll just forget everything and just do that, I guess.
You need to hit up.
This is the first time I've talked about it with anybody, so
It
like
sounds like
anybody at
you've
all.
got
Like,
something
my
good
parents I haven't
going,
told about.
but you could fuck it up if you don't do it right.
Yeah.
You should hit up honestly
you're
3
right.
people, bro. You should hit up a tax attorney. You should hit up like whatever type of dude, whatever business attorney. I forget it. It's slipping my mind right now. I've drank too much today. The dude whoever makes LLCs and like S corps and stuff. Whoever can register a business for you. That's a different type of attorney. And an
How much
accountant,
do you
just
think it
normal
costs,
accountant.
like, to talk to these people? Because that's also another reason why.
Buddy,
I
I'm
avoided
going to
them,
be
like
upfront
this.
with you. The amount of money you're going to owe when you finally end up filing is it doesn't matter how much this is going to cost. Do it. Call these people.
Yeah, you're right.
All right?
You're
Don't
right.
waste any more time. It's going to cost you more not calling them.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
Yeah, bro.
I would get on it, man. What's the product you sell again?
Close, just close.
Oh.
I call them TikTok clothes. Like, you be seeing like them stupid ass like crop tees and like shorts with like rhinestones on it, and like.
What's your like profit margin you're nailing? Like how much are you getting these in for and selling them for?
So in the beginning, a lot of it, or in the beginning, it was pretty small because I spent a lot on ads. but
Uh-huh.
I kind of have like a reputation now, whereas like I don't really need to do that as much. And so at first it was pretty low. It was like 10%, 12 maybe. Now it's pretty high. Now it's like 30, 40.
Mm-hmm. Damn, I mean,
I don't really
that's a
keep
good
track.
margin.
I don't really keep. I don't have a spreadsheet or anything where I like keep track of anything. I really just go about
Bro,
like
you're
how
just
much is in my
going for
account
it.
after I like at the end of the month when I'm done buying like stuff. And yeah,
Dude.
why are you laughing?
That's the most insane way to do business finances I've ever heard. I just go off how much is in my account at the end of the month.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I guess like I don't know. Maybe I'm not. I don't know.
I think
Like I said, like literally a week before
you
all
need
this
an
happened,
accountant, bro. An accountant would change your fucking life, and they're not expensive. The amount of money an accountant will save you when you file your taxes is more than he will cost to retain. Like you
Yeah, you're
overall save money having an accountant. There's no negative. If you don't save money having an accountant, your accountant fucking sucks. Like there's no scenario where having an accountant is a loss.
Yeah, I just need to stop being a cheap fuck. Stop acting like
Yes.
a Jew and
Yes.
just
Yes.
yeah, I need to lock in.
Yep. You're going to need to, every time you go to the grocery store. I mean, I'm not going to lie. You don't file for one more year. You're going to have to call your accountant every time you go to the grocery store. Like if you pick up a steak or something, you're going to have to call your accountant and get permission to buy that. Like I'm not joking, dude.
Yeah.
You better deal with that. So, I wish you luck with that. And I hope you sell a lot more clothes and file your taxes.
Thanks, Gob. Hey, if you ever want to turn only gas into something like Bay Smokes, something big shit, let me know, I guess.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that. I'll keep that in mind.
See you, man.
Thanks. Bye. What a guy. Yo, listen, I don't even have an LLC and I've never filed my taxes, but if you want to partner up on some business shit, hit me up. That's a W, bitch. That's a great bitch. Oh, guys, that dude, that's a hilarious situation to be. I commend him for having the balls to call in and talk about that weeks after having an FBI agent on the show, too. That's pretty real. I wish him the best of luck, and I hope he gets a good tax attorney that doesn't swindle him. And if they do swindle him, then, that's another expensive lesson he can learn,